But I don't want to end it on this, but this is, I have to bring this up. I look forward to this every Thursday. Okay. And I got to bring on, clap back.
Week again, time for the only segment that gives you the facts and makes you laugh. It's Clapback Thursday. So the ridiculous promotion of Canelo Crawford has given me lots of good ammunition.
Get some, baby!
Woo, first, let's take it back to last week when this photo was taken of Canelo and Crawford having dinner together. Like they're best friends?
I love you, man.
Like they were family friends? I mean, can you imagine Muhammad Ali or like Joe Frazier having dinner together? What? Can you imagine Mike Tyson and Mitch Green before a brawl?
Hey,
what the fuck? No boxing fan wants to see two fighters having dinner together.
We could have a dinner on Wednesday night.
We want bad blood. We want anticipation. We want to feel like an actual war is about to happen.
Stop it right there. Right off the rip, he's ripping right into this fight. We all know he's not a part of it. He did say at one point he would have worked with Dana. But he does have some valid points. They had the Last Supper for Terrence Crawford.
No. Let's speak. Go ahead.
They had the Last Supper for Terrence Crawford. It does look staged when Terrence shoved him, and then Bomac went crazy.
Nah, see, we're not gonna do it. I was cool. I was cool when you was taking everybody respectfully taking the digs at dinner because we don't ever see this in boxing. So I get when people were taking the digs with the dinner, but it turned out when it got to the press conference. But then now you want to say it was staged. Y'all gotta quit. Man.
No.
But ain't doing shit just for entertainment value.
He doesn't.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I think
he don't care for that. It was hard. It's hard enough to even get him up for promo as it is.
Exactly.
I mean, listen.
Let alone you want to get him up there for promo and then put on an act like nah.
He's not trying to be an actor at all. That's not his
thing. He's not handsome enough. He's not handsome like a Canelo.
Well, somebody thinks he's handsome. He has a bunch of kids.
We're not gonna speak on that. I respect the man. He's a good father. We're gonna continue. Hold on.
Not fucking caviar and champagne together while they're staging their trilogy. Jesus Christ. Alright, so after their dinner date together, Canelo and Crawford said on the press tour that I think started in Riyadh, New York, and Vegas. So here's a clip of their shit talking.
I'm very excited for this fight. We'll see.
That's lame, right? Oh, and Canelo elaborated on his career plans.
Maybe you will see me in the WWE.
Okay, great, Canelo, but please first, before you fight The Undertaker, can you please fight David Benavidez? No. And here's the moment where the script told them to shove each other. I mean, come on. Anybody else not buying this drama?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Crawford, if you want to actually make Canelo mad, just tell the truth about him and his tainted meat.
And Canelo failed 2 drug tests.
And when asked what time the fight will take place,
I don't. Oh, let's stop it. Come on.
He won't stop there. He won't stop now.
It's hilarious. I think
he won't stop now.
No, you want to keep it going?
Tainted meat. Now he won't stop.
No, I want to talk about it. It's hilarious. He's right. He should have brought up the tainted meat. I thought that would have been the selling point. But whatever. It's funny. You want to piss him off. You want to get him pissed.
Canelo, I know he's for a fact. He still hits it to this day, and it's like, Bud don't give a fuck about that. Long as he knows that they coming in clean, they both getting tested, and he wants Canelo at his best. No excuses, no rehydration clause, no nothing. That's all Bud cares about.
That's all he cares about. The thing is too is like it was not staged. Bud was walking him down like he's done. We saw him also put hands on Michael Coppinger. That's what he does. And so Canelo had to push him. That shit wasn't staged. None of it was. Them having dinner together. Also, the guys that all the greats from the past, they weren't getting the money that these guys are making. You know what I'm saying? They weren't. So, they want Uncle Turk wants to have a little dinner. Cool. I'm going to dinner. You know what I'm saying? You paying me. I'm going to dinner with you. Let's go.
Jamel, you have anything to say about that?
She got a good point. This guy wasn't making 100 million.
No. 200. You know
what I'm saying? It was out there. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day,
Times
it was cool. It
have
was cool to
changed.
get a million was the goal line for a lot of these fighters back in the
Facts.
day. A million was the.
Facts.
Now these guys are making that just for walking into the just for making weight,
Exactly.
getting on the scale.
Exactly.
So I
You guys
get
are
it, but like I
such-
said again, it's unorthodox. We're not used to seeing it, but at the same time, that doesn't take away from the fact once these two get in the ring, all that buddy, whatever y'all want to stage for,
Right.
it's gonna be real. Because listen,
Right. No
Canelo's
theatrics.
not trying to lose to a smaller man.
Nope.
He feels offended. He feels that Turkey it has favoritism, which Turkey does. Obviously, Turkey
does,
is
but
kind
that's
of
okay.
blood. And also,
Call him Turkey a la Christine.
Bud being Bud,
Okay.
Bud being Bud, he's not trying to go out there and take no loss to anybody. He don't care about the weight. He don't even care if it's a game of ping pong. Bud's not trying to take a loss to anybody in anything. So
He's only 70% sure, but yeah.
they're both gonna show up. I think they're gonna bring their best performances that night. So I don't really care for what people say about the press conference.
I don't either.
As long as these two get in the ring in September, that's all that really matters to me.
And let's keep listening to Oscar clap back there, Jonah.
My good friend Turkey on the Sheik gave an answer that left everybody puzzled.
What are we looking at here?
I mean, I'm sorry, Turkey, but what did you say? So is the fight taking place in the afternoon?
Maybe not today.
Or is it taking place in the
Maybe
evening?
not tomorrow.
We just all want to know. Because if it's in the evening, that means Dana White will have to choose whether to be present at the UFC match in Texas or the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And when confronted about his plans, Dana White simply chose to be the Neanderthal that he is, dodging the question and calling me a douchebag. I mean, it's ironic coming from the guy who's a fucking walking billboard for affliction. I mean, we can all agree, if you look up the word douchebag, in the dictionary, Dana White's photo pops up. Dana went on to say he enjoys working with Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, but won't work with lunatics like De La Hoya and Bob Arum. So
What do you think about? I mean, he continues to bag on Dana. I mean, what do you think
He's a
about
little salty. He's a little salty. He's like the boyfriend that got broken up with, and now he's salty over the new girlfriend. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
They all are though. Let's be honest. They all like that. I'm never surprised when I see this. Like I'm not nothing against Oscars because we seen Eddie Hearn do the same thing as well.
All of them. You're right.
If you're not invited to the dance and you're a promoter, and you're obviously as a promoter you're looking to make money.
Facts.
And you're not a part of an event. It could be one of the biggest events of the year. Of course, you're gonna feel some type of ways, especially when you feel like somebody that's undervalued is the one, you know, saying running the ship, which is basically Dana White. He doesn't believe that Dana White has a clue
what he's doing
in terms of promoting boxing. And then on top of that, not just that, he thinks that Dana White should probably going to be conflicted because he has his own obligation with the same exact night.
Yeah.
With what he's used to accustomed doing, which is MMA, UFC. So of course. Yep. When you feel like a guy who feel like he's got his just due and put his time into at least promoting the sport of boxing, and he knows boxing, and he's not a part of it in any way. Of course, he's gonna feel some way about it.
And Oscar cannot say that if he was part of this and he was invited to that dinner, he wouldn't have gone. He cannot say that he would have refused to go. I refuse to go. He would not. He wouldn't have. He would have been there if he was part of it and invited to the dinner. He would have been there.
Yeah. Biggest event in boxing, most important event in boxing.
You think he's gonna be there?
Yeah, listen, if he was promoting it, it'd be the biggest event in boxing, the most important fight of both fighters' careers. They all do it.
He would let them eat sushi off of his body, okay? Listen, he would be there.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. Hold on. Let's keep it playing. Hold on. Let's keep it.
In other words, Bob and I know he's a joke and won't work with him. And I can only assume that Al Heyman feels the same way.
I hate him.
Oh, and Dana, you can call me anytime, brother. Because I have lots of great fighters to make great fights with. Oh, but shit, wait. You don't have any fighters. What? And for God's sake, dude. Man, get a big shirt. Fucking tight. Maybe some slacks. Get on blood pressure meds or something. Whatever you need to look and behave like a fucking human being.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, and you haven't built a star in the UFC in 5 years. Maybe do your job and stop jumping shit. Because the UFC is in billions in debt.
I'm rich, bitch!
And Dana, Canelo, fuck you.